Good morning to you, Bishop's residence. All right then, Mrs. Bishop's just my little joke. Come again? No, not call again, come again. In other words, I'm not getting your drift.
Who is it?
Oh, it's some pest talking with his mouth full asking for you. He'll be selling something, get rid of him.
Oh, really? Mr. Sutton, he'll hear you. Hello, Mrs. Bishop speaking. Arthur, how nice.
It's one of these double glazing wallers. Let me talk to him. They can get a bit cheeky.
It's a friend. A private call. Yes. Wasn't it enjoyable? Oh, well worth repeating. Mind, I'm not sure that Mavis and Derek will be giving dinner parties every 5 minutes. Lunch? Oh, yes, I remembered. I'll be there.
Right, have you got that list? I'll be seeing Joanne this afternoon, and I think her mum might pop round about last-minute arrangements and things.
She does know we're going after this, Bill.
Well, I think it being a joint party, she's expecting a contribution.
Don't worry, I rang the Mortlake yesterday. It's all sorted. And if there's anything brushing up to do, I shall be there.
Yes, I know you will be, and you'll pick up all the empty champagne bottles to see what you can get back on them, won't you?
Champagne? What do you think I am, a cheapskate? I have ordered 5 dozen magnums of dandelion and burdock. Right, see you for a quick lunch at the Rovers, have I?
No, sorry. Well, I'll be busy, you know, last-minute arrangements and things.
Oh, Dad, am I having this lift or not?
Do you know, there's no living with that girl now she's got the vote. See you at tea time. Come on.
Hello there. Ah, keeping nice and busy, I see.
Yeah. Pushed out if you must know. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm taking it you remember me.
Yeah, sure I do. I'd, what's your coat on that bench? It's a bit mucky, like.
It's all right, son. You'd seen a garage before.
Is that right?
Look, Kevin, innit? I've done a deal with Mrs. Tilsley. Mind, she drove a hard bargain. But at the end of the day, I said fine. She said fine. Any road. The upshot is that you're now part of the Tom Casey empire. How do you feel about that?
Does it mean I get discount?
Anytime you want a good motor, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and by the way, from now on, you're the garage foreman here.
Oh, great. I'll enjoy checking myself off.
Now, don't knock it, son. All I'm saying is you've got a future with me. But I'll not twist your arm. The offer's on the table till the end of the week.
I thought you was bound to keep me on. Gail, Mrs. Tilsley, said she'd insist.
She did insist. But I've got other garages. I've got one where they just fix tyres. Fancy that, do you, Kevin?
Thank you.
I say, this little do you had the other night, was a fellow called Arthur invited?
Yes. Arthur Dabner is one of Derek's colleagues. Why'd you ask?
Well, he's making a pest of himself, ringing Mrs. Bishop up at all hours.
Sure, Mr. Sutton. He struck me as the very soul of discretion and good manners. Deirdre, you met Mr. Dabner. What was your impression?
Well, my first thought was very dishy. I was a bit put out, actually, once he saw Emily. Nobody else got a look in.
Ah, now then, we're getting on target. A gigolo, I'll bet.
Oh, nothing of the sort. Charming and cultivated are the words I'd use.
Mind you, he did get a bit boring. I mean, I dropped the name Monty and he were clueless. And as for the Western Desert campaign, well, he hadn't a word for cats.
If you wanted Hitler, you should have told us in 1942.
I wasn't even born in 1942. Oh, listen, love, I've had a bill for me papers. I'm sorry it's so behind. Life's been hectic.
Nothing personal, Lonnie. Thank you. We do find that we have to prompt people. Everybody's the same with the paper bills. Can I help you?
Oh, well, if it's okay, I just wanted a word with Mrs. Fairclough.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm afraid she's not in today.
Oh, well, I am unlucky. I've just called at the house and there's no answer. I'm Mrs. Creswell, Joanne's mother.
Oh, yes. Oh, you must be up to your eyes. Mrs. Creswell's daughter, Joanne, and Jenny are sharing this birthday celebration at the Mortlake, no less.
Yes, so I hear. Quite a thrash.
Well, Rita might pop in. I mean, if there's a message.
Oh, nothing urgent, just that everything's under control. I had hoped to have a chat about the announcements and so on, but we can leave that till tonight. I expect she'll be arriving quite early. Well, ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's strange.
Meg?
Well, Rita not answering. I mean, I know she must be in because she rang me not 10 minutes since. See if I could manage. I said, well, yes, I could, just so long as I could shut for lunch.
Oh, she's probably in the shower or something.
Maybe.
Bye, love.
Right.
Where's the hot shot barmaid today, Bet?
She didn't come back.
Oh, place not up to her standards, was it?
Nice one, Alan. Actually, it was the clientele she found lacking.
I'm sorry, love, I know it upsets you, but me and this Casey fella, well, we're chalk and cheese. And when you can't take to folk, that's it, innit?
There's no need to be, he's only a boss.
Yeah, well, I don't like the bloke.
Well, make an effort.
What, you mean I could creep?
No, but you could bounce clever, couldn't you?
It won't do me any good. He's already promised to keep me on, but he hasn't said where. He can have me fixing tyres tomorrow in some grassy hole somewhere.
Listen, look, excuse me, look, I don't want my head biting off, but surely there must be another card you can play.
I can't see it, Curly.
Well, look, whoever takes over that garage has got to start from scratch. They need you there to show them the ropes.
All I need is the job book.
And has he got it?
He's not asked for it.
Well, there you are then, like Sally says. Box clever, say you haven't got it, say it's all up here.
I can't do that. It's garage property, that job book.
If it exists, he doesn't know that, does he? He doesn't know how organised Brian was.
Well, what's in this precious job book, anyway?
Service dates, notes on customers' vehicles. It's worth its weight in gold, that book.
Oh, it's all daft, is this? You've been offered the foreman's job. Just accept it and cross all these bridges when you come to them.
What is it to be foreman over except a flipping cat? It's all flannel, that. He'll wheel a new chap in, pick my brains and wheel me out.
Look, if he's got that book, he can have you out within, 2 weeks? But if he's got to stop and pick your brains, that'll take him...
10 minutes.
What is this, a double act? Seriously, I feel as though I'm being passed on as though I'm part of the fixtures and fittings or something.
Hey, Mr. Sugden. Has Emily Bishop got another job lined up or what?
Not as I know of, no.
Only she's been titivating herself all morning. I couldn't get near the washroom mirror and then she shut off her mouth this lunch. I said, aye, she's got a job interview.
Sounds more like a fella to me.
You've got a one-track mind, you have.
Could be hidden feelings there, Betty, I reckon. Do you think Emily's safe?
From Percy? Oh, I'd say so. Unless war's declared.
Are you all fit for the big do tonight? You're all invited, you know?
Yeah, looking forward to it, Mr. Bradley.
Yes, I've been in training all week. Do you know, 6 months ago, before I got my shot, I'd never have dreamt I could give Jenny a night like I'm going to give her tonight.
Well, here we are then.
Here we are.
Amazing how time flies. It's lucky we've both got the afternoon off.
Yes. There was so much to talk about.
I'd ask you in, but,
But what?
it's my lodger, the gentleman you spoke to this morning. He does tend to occupy the parlour most afternoons.
How about tomorrow, then? Bite to eat? Go to the pictures, perhaps?
That sounds fine.
Shall we say 7?
Thank you.
Till tomorrow at 7, then.
Till tomorrow.
Bye now.
Bye.
Right. So I've made my application. You've done your survey. What's the next step then?
Well, proof of ownership, title to the property, which is simply a matter of checking the deeds.
What does that entail?
You lodge them with us. We submit them to the land registry office. It's usually plain sailing.
I won't have them then. At home. I keep them at home.
Oh no, we'd retain them. They're our security. Mind, some people have photocopies. Were you thinking of applying for a loan, Mrs.
Myrtle. Actually, love, I don't think I'll be entitled to one.
Oh?
It's possible my husband may have already have applied for one. You could check though, couldn't you?
Well, not immediately.
Well, not on that computer. I thought it only took a second or two.
Yes, but I'm
Oh,
not sure
never
that-
mind. I'll save you the trouble. You've already lent £15,000 on my house, not 6 months ago. I've seen the bank statement.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't see how I
Oh, don't you? Well, I see. Any liar could walk in here and walk out with my money.
Look, Mrs. Fairclough, is he still with you?
No.
So, the house in question is yours?
Yes.
Well, obviously I'll have to take advice. But I should think we'll be discussing this with Mr. Fairclough.
He'll have a job. He's dead.
Jenny? Alan?
Oh, still here.
Her name's Tina. I thought Dolly Parton eat your heart out. She said she had no qualifications, Betty. I said, you what? I said, you what?
Better not wear that one.
Yeah, but I told the girl, go home, come back in something loose, you know.
Well, that's not loose.
No. I mean something to conceal her assets from jealous eyes.
You don't like Alan Bradley all that much, do you?
You kidding? He's a pain.
There you are, that proves my point. I'm not keen on Audrey.
Look, love, it's not just me being sniffy, it's what's down for me, innit?
Why do you always have to think the worst? Why can't you be a bit more bouncy like Martin is?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Livewire, the catch of the year, I can see it now.
Anyway, you know, if you get that job...
No way, I'm not pinching that.
All right, well, you'll be fixing tyres then and selling second-hand cars.
Now, that's a fate worse than death, you know. I had a mate who did that once. He went bananas. He actually got the quacks for a retread.
Well, there's no way I'll fix size, not ever. And if Casey's size pulling that, I'll tell him where to stick his job.
I don't know a couple happier than you, so I don't. We got this party or what?
Well, you're the driver.
Never.
Come on, man. Are we going to call for Jenny?
Yes, I'm taking her there, and I'm planning on taking her home, believe me. Come on, then.
So, you've had a varied career, it seems, Petal.
Aye, I like a change and all.
Bit of modelling, bit of waitressing, telephonist. That were a waste, weren't it?
I gave it up after a week. Well, it were no good for me posture.
Ah, any road, I'll be in touch, but I feel bound to tell you it's hard work and some of our customers have got very funny ways. Then there's Jack. Charming fella, but some would say a sex maniac.
Martin, is it? Hey, you've not been invited to this do at the motorway.
Well, it's a teenage thing, innit? Funnily enough, I've just bumped into Alan Bradley in the street. All welcome, he says. Do you know, it strikes me it's his do as much as Jenny's. Birth of a new tycoon and all that.
Oh, trust me, Dad, he's always on the last minute. You won't be late, will you? I think Mrs. Cresswell wants to rehearse the announcements, as she calls them. You think me and Joanne were trains leaving Crewe Station or something?
Rita, is the clean shirt down here? Is it? Oh, there it is. Look at that, all washed and ironed, lovely.
Hey, don't spend forever on your parting, will you? You know, you haven't got much time.
You mean I haven't got time to rehearse my speech? Do you know, you both look beautiful, you really do. I'm going to be very proud tonight.
Hey, that'll be Martin. Go on, shift yourself. Well, what do you think?
You look everything you should, darling. I'm dead jealous. Jenny, it's great to be young. Enjoy it.
Yeah, but a little bit of help comes in handy, doesn't it, eh? See you later on. Don't be too long.
Go on, that'll be Martin.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Bishop, but I've got to speak my mind. Now, there's a lot of unscrupulous characters about, and ladies like yourself have got to be careful.
Do we indeed?
Now, so far, you've come to no harm, but I think it'd be very wise to ask me to run the rule over this chap.
Oh, yes. A strong light in his eyes, perhaps, or were you thinking of a little close-order drill?
Doesn't matter what you say, Mrs. Bishop. I've got a nose for a scoundrel. Not that I'm saying this man isn't above board, but all I need is a few minutes and I'll have him pegged down.
Did you not see enough through the curtains, then, when you were peeping?
Oh, yes, more than enough. Orderly room type, not your frontline material. Still, I'll not condemn him at a glance.
Really, Mr. Sugden, I don't know how you get these weird notions, or what makes you think that you're entitled...
I'm sorry, I'm sure. I didn't mean to speak out of turn, but believe me, I've only got your best interest at heart. How's the apple dumpling, then?
Very nice. It's a credit to you, in fact.
Well, there you are, then. After all your fancy luncheons out, you can't say no to my apple dumpling, can you?
What you got there, love?
Deeds to the house. But as you know, they're only photocopies.
Oh, I see.
Look, I don't want to spoil Jenny's day, but tomorrow, you and me are going to sort this out.
You've known for a while then, have you?
Not for sure. Not till today. Had a bit of detective work to do.
It was the other day, wasn't it? You searched my desk, didn't you?
And I was told of letters.
Martin.
No. Dawn Prescott.
That little bitch has really got a knife into me, hasn't she? Huh?
And no wonder, after the way she reckoned you treated her. But that's just routine to you, isn't it? The sort of backsliding I can expect. But these...
I can explain it all, love. But after the party, eh?
No. Now. Whatever the tale, I want it now.
Joanne, where's Jenny's dad and this Mrs. Fairclough? I'm getting right worried about the announcement.
Just calm down, Mum. I'm going on straight.
I've asked her, but that was 10 minutes since. She said she'd give him a tinkle.
I'm sure she will, then.
Well, she'd best be hurrying up. I mean, if your dad gets a few drinks inside him, he'll be grabbing the mic. We don't want him and his jokes.
Having kittens about these announcements. Oh, these announcements. Don't worry about it. I'll give her a ring about 10 minutes or so. Don't worry about it.
I needed money. I'd already tried the bank, no luck there. Didn't want to ask you because I knew what you'd think.
So you decided to steal?
I stole nothing.
You stole my home.
No, I didn't steal it. I used it to borrow money.
You'd no right.
Rita, I knew that shop was a winner. And I've been proved right, haven't I? Eh?
You stole Len's name.
I filled in a form. That's all I did.
What a blind fool I've been.
And it didn't cost you 1 penny.
They could have taken my home off me if you fell in debt. But it isn't that, is it? It's the deceit. You've lied and plotted and manipulated and betrayed.
Oh, leave her.
You're a fraud, Ian. A liar, a cheat and a fraud.
All right, so I'm no angel. But I've done well, haven't I? Hey, I've got a decent business going there.
Decent? On this basis?
Well, it makes money, love. And that's the name of the game by today's standards. Okay, so you've caught me. Big deal. I'll give them their money back. And you can keep your stupid little house.
Don't worry. I've seen to that.
Okay.
I've been to the Building Society. I put them straight. You've lied. And you've cheated. But you'll not walk away from this with a smile on your face.
You think you've fixed me, don't you?
You're finished, Alan. You've had a charmed life, and now your time's up.
You bitch! You stupid bitch! Maybe your time's up and all!
Rita! Rita!
Oh! You'd put me away for a few lousy quid? Would you?
Dad's here, what's up with you?
Oh, I could have sworn she was being attacked. Dad, wait.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? Get out of it!
Oh my God!
Hey, get out of the car!
Come on, Rita. Come on. Please.
He's gone! He would have run me over!
Get an ambulance! Get an ambulance! Rita!